Hello, and thank you for joining us for this short webinar video about Packet Trap MSP and how to configure the Avaya configuration module both on the site administrator side as well as on the Packet Trap MSP interface. My name is Mike Plotkin and I'm one of the system consultants here. If you are new to Packet Trap MSP and would like to find out more information, please visit our website at packettrapmsp.com. You can download either the RMM or the PTPSA of our solution. I'd like to start this video by explaining the steps that need to be taken on the actual site administration Avaya module emulation under the advanced settings. To start the emulation, you will need to connect to the network and the Avaya module. Once that is done, there's a few simple commands that need to be run in order to configure the RTCP and CDR settings. The first step and the first command is to change the system parameters. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And I'm getting all these commands, guys, through simply following the instructions on the user guide that is provided with the site administrator. So first thing that's most important, you want to go ahead and point the RTCP, the real-time control protocol packets that are sent by the actual the actual device to the agent that's monitoring this device over port 5005. The next step would be to change the IP network region. Go ahead and just click enter. It'll take you back to the command prompt here. And we're going to configure region 1. There's an additional step. If you click next, make sure that RTCP report enabled is enabled. Just make sure it's on live. And same thing with the server parameters. Go ahead and click enter once you are done. And that'll take us back to the command prompt. After we've enabled the RPTC, we're going to go ahead and configure the CDR, which is what provides us with the actual call statistics. First thing we're going to do is add the node names. So this is the monitoring server, and these are just the associated IP addresses to that. Next, we're going to configure, once click enter, we're going to configure the CDR link. You can add as many of these here as you want. And just go ahead and click enter. Once that is done, we're going to configure the CDR parameters. Go ahead and copy that link in there. Click enter. Month, date, year. Whether we're going to have intra-switch voice over IP traffic that we want to monitor for MOS jitter as well. And if we did click yes on this, then I click enter here, and let's configure the intra-switch CDR. And over there you just have to provide the extension list of the phones within that switch environment. The final step would be to configure the trunk group. So we're just going to click on enter here and configure the trunk group for region 1. Make sure that CDR report is enabled. And you're done on the Avaya module site administration site. Now we're going to go ahead and navigate over to the Packet Trap MSP interface. And you'll find the modules right here in the navigation tree that we have on the left-hand side. go ahead and right click on the module, click on Add New. We both have a PBX as well as an Avaya small office business for small business offices. Let's double click on the Avaya Aurora module, or click Add Module. Wait for the wizard to pop up. So the first thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and add the communication manager. I'm going to hit select Add New Devices. 10.6.196.35 is our communication manager. I'm going to change the agent that I want to monitor this device, and make sure that we have our SNMP community string selected for the Avaya. If you have not done so already, you can go ahead and click on Manage Credentials and create a new Avaya SNMP community string. I'm going to click Next, and just wait a couple of seconds, and finish. We've now added our Avaya communication manager. I'm going to configure the Avaya monitors and alerts, and if we want to put in blackout policies, we can go ahead and do that from here. The next thing we're going to want to add is the Avaya gateway. Select device. Add a new device. Again, we're going to change the agent that we're monitoring this. And there's no special reason why I'm doing this. It's just that the other agent that I had selected here previously is not on our LAN. 10.6.196.36 is the gateway. And we're just going to finish. Yes, and we're done. A couple of options here. You can add related devices like the Cisco switches or firewalls or routers that are in play with the network itself. You can also add the individual phones. And here you would configure the appropriate MOS latency, packet loss, jitter settings that you would want to create a baseline off, so to speak, for the alerts. And click Apply, and we're done. So here you have the summary of the devices, the MOS, jitter, latency, the live QoS, active streams, we have active calls going, broken down into top 20, top 50, the call history in the last hour, last day, last month, as well as we break down the MOS in the last hour, last day, last month, last week. Same thing with packet loss. And you can also see by last hour MOS, jitter, latency, and whatnot. And that is a quick overview of how to set up the Packet Trap MSP Avaya module. Please join us next time as I will go over patch management, onboarding best practices, as well as videos on custom scripting, ESX, monitoring, and a host of other things that Packet Trap MSP and Packet Trap PSA can do. Again, if you have any questions, please visit our website at packettrap.com or email sales@packettrap.com if you are interested in a demo, a full or detailed evaluation. We'd be happy to provide you. Thank you again, guys, for listening. I look forward to speaking with you all soon.